So don't make yourself too comfortable. We're going to start our practice standing up tonight. A little different. Right? Okay. So you're going to begin in our Tadasana, our mountain pose. Crown of your head reaching up to the sky, feet rooted in the earth. Shoulders forward, up, back, down. Let your arms fall comfortably by your side. Palms facing outward. Bring your belly to your spine to lift your ribs. Feel your mountain position. And close your eyes. And sway from side to side. Notice how that feels with your eyes closed. Come to center and go back and come forward. Come back and forward. And come to center. Bring your hand to your belly. Eyes still closed. Take a deep inhale and feel your breath fill up your hand. Exhale and feel your hand move toward your spine. Inhale, your belly expands, your hand fills up. Exhale. As you continue to breathe in, notice the shape your breath takes as it expands and contracts. You can touch your breath. And then pause. Keep breathing with your natural breath, of course. And then bring both hands to your ribs, and your middle fingers should be touching the tips of your fingers. Take a deep inhale and feel your ribs spread. Exhale, your fingers touch again. Inhale, feel the shape of your breath in your ribs. Exhale, let them close, filling up your diaphragm, your breathing muscle, and continue. Inhale and exhale. And then a pause, coming back to your natural breath for just a moment. And then bring both your hands up to your sternum, the top of your breastbone. Inhale, feel your chest rising, your hands lifting upward. Exhale, your hands and your chest descend. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, descend. Keep feeling that motion of your breath and a third shape of your breath, making your breath tactile as if you could hold it in your hands. You are holding it in your hands. And after your next breath, place one of your hands on your belly and keep the other on your breastbone. And continue deep inhales and slow exhales, and feel the cascading motion of your breath from the top of your chest to your belly, like waves. Still another shape for your breath. And then exhale and release your hands, return to your natural breath, open your eyes. Okay. So this past weekend was the celebration of Ganesha, So Ganesh is the elephant god, but he has the head of an elephant, the body of a man. And there's a very long story that goes along with how he got that way and what happens, but we don't have the time for that. But what I will tell you is what he signifies. So bring your hands together like this, one in front of the other, make a fist, and then interlace your fingers. This is the Ganesha Mudra. And we're going to use it to help with our strength. So you're going to inhale and pull on your fingers, exhale, release. Inhale, pull, exhale, release. Inhale, pull, and exhale, release. Once more, inhale and release. So Ganesha is known as the protector, the remover of obstacles. So on your journey, you run into all these obstacles, yes? And so you call upon Ganesh, and you can do it just this way to help remove obstacles, and open up your arms nice and wide and bring them down by your side. Send your arms all the way up to the sky. Make a fist with your right hand, bring it down. Send your elbow back behind you. Do that again. Lift, make a fist, feel your biceps. Send your arms behind you, feel your triceps. Keep going, up and down, up and down. Inhaling and exhaling. Let your right hand stay by your side. Turn, rotate your left arm. Reach for what you want. Reach for what you want. Bring it down. Send it back behind you. Reach. Bring it back. Reach up. Bring it back. One more time. Reach up and bring it back. All right. Bring your hands to prayer. So you might want to repeat this with me. We're going to do a little chant. So I'm going to go very slowly. It's Om Gum, Ganapataye, Ganapataye, all right, Namaha. Om Gum, Ganapataye Namaha. Ganapataye is another name for Ganesh. So let's do it together. Om Gum Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Ganapataye Namaha. Gum Ganapataye Namaha. Make the Ganesha Mudra. And open up your heart. Send your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers. Send your knuckles down towards the mat, opening up your heart. Just know throughout this practice that whatever you do, you have the Lord Ganesha helping you get through it. And release. All right. I'll stay this way. Okay. You're going to bend your knees and bring your hands to your thighs. And sit in your chair. And we're going to make some cats and dogs here. So send your heart forward and exhale, curl your spine behind you. Inhale, forward. Exhale, curl your spine behind you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, inhale, exhale, fold. pause, I'm sorry, pause. Slide your hands all the way down to your legs. Straighten your legs, look up, bring your hands to your shins or your thighs, just like we do in a sun salutation when we come up halfway. Fold back down, come back up, fold back down. This time you're going to send your arms out to the side. Yeah. Inhale, and as you come up, you're going to twist to the right. Inhale to center, come back down. Bring your hands down. Straighten your legs, come up halfway. Exhale, bend. Spread your wings. Inhale. Exhale, the other side. Come back to center. Bring your arms up overhead. Create a temple with your index finger. Inhale, exhale. Over to the right. Feel this full side body stretch. We're going to make it a little bit deeper, right? Step your left foot away onto your toes. Come onto your toes and stretch a little bit more, sending your toes in one direction, your fingers in the other. Your arms are alongside your ears. Come back up and release. Bring your feet together. Temple. To the left. Step your right foot away to do your entire right side body here, from your toes to your fingertips. Feel the stretch. Come to center. Bring your hands to your heart. Right, good. Release your arms. Shift your weight to your left foot. Step back with your right. Flat, flat, good. Arms up overhead. You're going to take your right wrist with your left, what's this, hand. So you're holding the wrist of the leg that's behind you, right? And you're going to stretch, another stretch. What this does too, though, is, and you can straighten both legs. This stretches your IT band. We did that just before also, but this is a little deeper. Let your left arm, just the weight of it, intensify your stretch. So don't pull on your arm, just use the weight. Release and step forward. Right. Step back with your left leg. Arms up overhead. Take your left wrist in your hand and stretch to the right. Straighten your leg. And you can keep it bent if you want. The stretch is really coming from your left leg, so your right leg is not doing a whole lot here. And let the weight of your right hand intensify your stretch. Excellent. Release and step forward. All right. Come back into your chair. And I'm gonna face this way because we're going to do Kapalabhati breath. And Kapalabhati breath, think about if you were smelling something, you know, like a dog does that. So it's kind of like that. You're taking in breath, and it's a very passive out breath. So bring your hand to your belly, bend your knees a little bit, and you're going to see your belly expand. So instead of breathing in now, you're breathing out. So it's the opposite of that dog smelling, you're breathing out. And pause. All right. Good. So we're going to come back to that in a moment. You can take a block, you have one. Here. Okay, so you're going to take a block, put it between your legs, and you can use a pillow if you have a pillow, right? Whatever you might have. The other thing you can do if you don't have anything is bring the backs of your hands in between your thighs and use that as the resistance so that you're keeping your hands perfectly still and you push them. But the block is the best way to do this, or something like, a book is good too. So you're going to squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Once more, squeeze and release. No, another time. Squeeze and release. Stand with the block between your legs. Rotate your hips. So imagine that the block is your pen or pencil, and you're using it to write with, and all the while you're squeezing it. You're squeezing it. Strengthening your adductor muscles, your inner thigh muscles. And then pause and go the other way. Good. And then pause and release, shake out your legs. Okay. So, okay, trying to remember my sequence. Come on the ball of your right foot, right? So your weight is transferred to your left foot, but try not to make it, like you're on the grocery store line waiting. Try to keep your hips square, right? Even though you're shifting your weight, and lift your right foot, knee. Rotate your ankle, your foot, both ways, and bring it down. Other side. All right, and hold it, and bring it down. Okay. So Nataraj, we're going to do a variation of King Dancer, Nataraj, which is another name for Shiva, who is the father of Ganesh. So we got the whole family involved now, right? So you're going to step your right foot over your left, your toes are lined up. You're going to bend your knees a little bit, right? And you're going to put your right hand in front of your belly. So it's the same knee that's in front, your right, and your left overhead. And then you're going to lift your right leg. And go to the other side, and then back, and then another side. And bring your legs down together. All right, we're going to do that again. So this time, let's cross left over right, and come onto the ball of your left foot as you squat down a little bit. Left hand in front, right overhead, right? You're going to lift your left leg. You're going to switch to the other side, to the other side. One more time. I should have done it on this side. One more time as you have your right leg in front, and then step it back to the long edge of your mat. Good. Wide legs, your toes pointing to the edge of your mat. You're going to bring your hands to your pelvis, your hip bones, And you're going to hinge from your hip socket so that your whole torso bends over from there. So you should feel that crease. You can put your hands on the tops of your thighs. You can stay right here, just like we did before, with our wings spread wide. You're going to inhale and then exhale, bring your right hand down, your left fans open to the left. Inhale, left hand is down, right hand is open. Bring both hands down, fly out and up, swivel to the front of your mat, warrior. You're going to slide your leg and come back into your Nataraj, your king dancer, and bring it down. All right. So we're going to do that whole sequence now on the right. We started with the left just then. So cross, lift, yeah. Feel that, feel this, you're ready to dance, right? And go once more. And one more time. And step, widening your stance. This time, you're going to point your toes at a 45-degree angle and bend your knees. You're going to come to a cactus shape for goddess, right? You're going to bring your right forearm on your right thigh and send your left arm overhead, and you can keep it curved. Imagine a dance. Come back to center. The other side. Come back to center. Release your arms. Swivel back to the front of your mat. And we're going to go directly into Nataraj. And release. Okay. All right, good. So, good. Melissa has a little bit longer. So come to your mountain. Come on to your right toes, the ball of your right foot. Step back for warrior one, feet, in your own track. Swing that warrior up from the earth. Say a prayer. Bring your hands to your heart, interlace your Ganesha Mudra, so interlock your fingers to request removing of obstacles on your path as a warrior, to request protection, to be your guide. Spread, inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, spread, inhale, release. Send your arms back behind you. Interlace your fingers, brave heart. Open up your heart. Inhale, exhale, come forward, hovering over your thigh. You can stay right here or inhale, exhale, come all the way down, crown of your head, reaching for the mat. Your knuckles can go up to the earth or the sky or straight back behind you. Push in to the mat with your feet to unfold. Release your arms. Step forward. All right, I'm going to do the other side. Step back. Swing your warrior up from the earth. Grow him up, all the way up. Say your prayer. Bring your hands down to your heart, Ganesha Mudra. Pull, release, pull, release, pull, release. Send your arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, brave heart. Inhale, exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, exhale, devotional warrior, Bhakti Virabhadrasana 1. Push your feet into the mat and come all the way up. Release your hands. Step forward. All right. So we're going to do another warrior sequence here. All right. So you're going to step back again, warrior 1. You're going to send your arms all the way up to the sky. Bring your hands down to the mat. If you have a block, you can use block. Step your back foot into warrior 2 position. Place your left hand inside your left leg. Fan open to the right. Excellent. Press your feet into the mat and bring your warrior 2 all the way up, Virabhadrasana 2. Feel the power of this warrior. Look over your fingers. Send your palms out away from you. Bring your hands together in front of your chest, and with opposite hands this time, the Ganesha Mudra. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Spread your arms. Free of your obstacles. Turn your toes towards the long edge of the mat and swivel your warrior 2 in the opposite direction. Look over your fingers, sizing up your challenge like you're looking into a telescope. You make the decision for a peaceful warrior. Back to warrior 2. Once again, let's call on Ganapataye, Ganapata. Bring your hands together. Pull, inhale, and release. Pull and release. Once more, pull and release. Send your arms out to the side. Straighten your leg. Come in to a triangle pose. Excellent. Come back up to warrior 2. Toes to the long edge of the mat. Arms are still out. You're going to swivel your left foot to the mat and do your triangle on this side. And the beauty of a triangle, you know, we talked about this last week. It is like a yantra. It is the geometry of the universe. Bend your knee, come back up. All 10 toes pointing to the long edge of your mat, pointing forward. Bend your knees, wide-legged forward fold, just fold over. No effort, just fold in half. Place your hands on the mat Place one knee and place the other knee on the mat. And finally, you'll come down to sit. All right. So we'll start in Dandasana. So take your time, come down. Yeah, good. So your hands are alongside your hips. Toes to the sky. Elbows pointing back behind you. Send your arms out and up and bring that energy to your heart. Bend your right knee, bring it into your chest. Open your leg out to the right. Inhale your arms straight up and square your shoulders as if you had two legs in front of you. Make sure your left leg is not splaying open to the left, that it's coming straight out from your hip. Beautiful. Inhale and then exhale, engage those abs and fold over your extended leg. Good. Any amount. Look up, release your right hand, follow your fingers as they reach up for the sky, as they come down alongside your hip, and come up onto your shin. Open up your heart. And then let your left arm guide you back down. All right. Let's do the other side. Bring your left knee in. Open it out to the side. Squaring off your shoulders, right toes to the sky. Inhale. Inhale, exhale, engage your abs, fold over your leg. Look up, release your left hand, follow it. Follow it, bring it down, and come up onto your shin. Yeah, good, excellent. And bring it down. Okay, both legs straight out in front of you. Back to Dandasana. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift your whole torso up like I was pulling from the crown of your head all the way up to the sky, and release. Exhale. Inhale, do that again, and this time on your exhale, with that long spine, you're going to hinge over both your legs. Any amount. Good, good. Look up, bring your arms alongside your ears, and hinge back up. This time you're going to place your hands back behind you. Place one foot on the mat, then the other foot on the mat. You're going to swing your hips forward and come up into a reverse table. Shavasana. And And bring your hips back down. And release your legs. Bring your right knee into your chest again. Step it over your left. Wrap your left arm around your right leg and twist, looking over your right shoulder. Good. And twist. Bring your right arm up alongside your right ear. And a counter twist, turning in the opposite direction, look over your left shoulder. So try to keep both sits bones down. So if you don't twist as much, that's, yeah, exactly. Good. Looking over your shoulder. Okay, so you can stay here in this nice little twist, or you can join me. Step your right foot away from your left, and you'll notice that you come onto the outside edge of your left leg. You want to walk that right foot a little bit farther away. You're going to take your right hand and you're going to let it help you lift your hips up to come into a supported side plank. Excellent. Good. And bring it down. All right. Left leg comes in. Just hug it for a minute and take a breath. Step your left over your right. Right? This is the side, the right side, okay. And wrap your right arm around your left leg. Look over your left shoulder. Toes, right toes to the sky and twist. Left arm alongside left ear. Inhale. On an exhale, counter twist. Notice the difference. Notice how much easier it is on this open side to twist, right? All right, so stay here or step your left foot away. Press, bring your weight onto your right hand. And you're going to use your left arm like it's magically lifting your hips for a supported side plank. Beautiful. And bring it down. Great work. All right. Bring the soles of your feet together. Bring your hands on to your shins. Butterfly your knees. So your feet should be reasonably far away from you. So a little bit, that's it, a little bit more, so that you have a nice diamond shape. Okay. All right. And remember that long spine, and you're going to hinge from your hip. Inhale, and then exhale, come forward as far as you comfortably go. And then see if you can hook your elbows around out your shins. It's exactly right. Yes, there you go. And let your hands come down. Let your head bow down. Let your whole torso come down as far as you can go. Any amount is good. Inhale, unfold. Right. So we're going to do this again, only with our feet a little bit closer. So you're going to use the length of your foot. That's about how much you'll come in, and then butterfly your legs again. All right. So we're going to do the same thing we just did. You're going to tilt forward, tilt your whole spine, and then go as far as you can. Hook your elbows outside your shins and fold over. Baddha Konasana, bound angle pose. We're going to do this one more time. Maybe in this case, your nose comes a little closer to your feet, maybe not. And then unhinge. So now you might be you're pretty close to your hips. So, but Stefania, you might want to bring your heels a little closer and butterfly your legs. Yeah. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. Nice tall spine, long and straight. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Hook your elbows around and notice how important it is now. Your knees are going to be high away from the floor. How this helps with leverage to help you fold a little bit more. Now, earlier on, we worked our inner thighs. So now you're going to feel it a little bit more. And then inhale and release. Extend your legs, shake them out. All right, good. Take a deep breath and let it go. Just relax for a moment, take a breath. And send your arms straight out in front of you, palms facing each other. Inhale, and on an exhale, reach past your feet as far as you can go. Again, any amount is good. Inhale, come all the way back, sliding back. Exhale as you go forward. Inhale as you slide back. Inhale, exhale. We're doing a lot of hip work today, right? And back. And then come to center and relax your arms. All right, so you're going to bring your forearms down onto the mat so that your elbows are under your shoulders. Good. All right. So we're going to do a little core work. And one good way to do that is with sit-ups, right? But here's the thing, you need to, in a sit-up, you need to be very cautious of your lower back. You need to make sure you're protecting it. And the way to do that is to engage your abdominal muscles. It takes the pressure off your back. So when we inhale, you're going to feel those muscles engaging. You're going to inhale, push off your hands and come forward. Come back down onto your forearms. Place your feet on the mat. All right. So we're going to do some more sit-ups here. On an inhale, you're pressing into your forearms, into your hands and coming forward and then coming back down. So we're going gradually. All right, so let's do that again. All right, and now you're going to come all the way down on your back. You're going to do the same thing, however. You'll lift your shoulders a little, your head and shoulders a little bit, and then you're going to press your arms into the mat and bring yourself up. Excellent, excellent. And come back down, all the way down. Do that twice more. Pressing into your arms and your hands, coming back up. Remember to use your abs to protect your back. Okay, so now you can do what you just did, or you can come to the next level, which would be arms overhead. Yes, knees bent. Right, and step them far away. So your knees shouldn't be too close to you. You want to give yourself a little bit more straighter line. It makes it a little bit easier to have your knees farther away from you. All right. So again, you can do what we just did, or inhale and exhale, come all the way up. Inhale back down, exhale, come all the way up. Continue. Excellent. Good. Wow. Good work. And pause, hug your knees. Good work. Good workout. All right. And bring your knees closer, hug them. This is a seated pose of the child, Balasana. All right, release your legs, extend them. All right. Okay, good. And we're going to come back down again, all the way down onto our backs. And place your feet on the mat. You're going to bring your knees into your chest. Let's roll a little from side to side. Right. And then bring your feet back down. Send your arms straight out from your shoulders in a T shape. You're going to lift your hips a little bit and send them over to the left, just a couple of inches, that's all. And then bring your knees back into your chest. Okay, and you're going to send your knees to your right elbow in that direction. They're not going to touch. You just want to go in that direction. And then you're going to press your right shoulder into the mat, your upper arm, so that you can lift your right shoulder and place it back down so that both shoulders can come a little closer to the mat. You're going to straighten your bottom leg so that your toes come toward your hands. Yes, yes, exactly, right. And then place your other leg on top. Good, excellent. Look over your left shoulder. Bend your knees, bring them into your chest, roll back to center, bring your feet to the mat. Lift your hips through center, over to the other side, just again, an inch or two, and bring your knees into your chest. Your arms are in your T shape. All right, so both your knees are going in the direction of your left elbow, right? And you're going to press in to your left arm to lift your left shoulder and place your shoulders back down on the mat. That's just a little extra to help you flatten your shoulders. So bottom leg straightens, so your toes are coming towards your hands. And when you do that, you place your top leg on top. And this is called Jatara Parivo Tanasana, and Jatara is belly. So your it's the belly twisting pose, right? No kidding. Bend your knees, come back to center, place both your feet on the mat, center yourself on your mat. Arms still straight out to the sides. And now right where your knees are, you're going to send them over to the right. And again, lift your right shoulder so both shoulders can come down flatter. Look, send your gaze to the left for a gentle spinal twist. So the first twist we did makes this one really, really easy, right? Bring your knees to center and send them over to the other side. Look over your right shoulder. Bring your knees to center. Bring your arms alongside your body. Keep your knees bent. You're going to push both your shoulders into the mat and release them. Inhale, push. Exhale, release. Once more, inhale, push your shoulders into the mat. Exhale, release. Bring your knees into your chest. Place one hand on top of the other. I'm sorry, forget I said that. Bring your knees into your chest. Place one hand on each knee. I don't know where that came from, but it came, so okay. All right, now send both your knees away from you, your arms straighten. Notice the small of your back, how when you bring your knees back in, bend your elbows, it flattens. Send your knees away, massaging your lower back. And then the next time your knees are into your chest, pause. Bring your feet to the mat. Open your knees out to the side, bringing the soles of your feet together. Bring your arms into cactus shape. Goddess, yeah, right. You're going to inhale, and on an exhale, you're going to place your left knee on top of your right knee and your left arm on top of your right arm. So it's like you're closing a book. On an inhale, open up the book. On an exhale, close it in the opposite direction. So what we're doing now is massaging our entire back at once. Closing, rolling over on one side, coming back flat, and rolling on the other. After the next time you're on your left and come back to center, pause. Right. If you have a block, you might wish to use it. So you're going to place your feet on the mat, lift your hips, place the block underneath your sacrum, just below your waist. Then send one leg up, the other leg to the ceiling for Viparina Karani, which is, that doesn't mean legs up a wall, but that's what this pose is. Imagine your legs are up against a wall. Allow your arms to just relax. They can be by your side, they could be overhead, or however they are most comfortable. Just relax. Allow this wonderful inversion to do wonderful things, draining excess fluids from your legs, lowering your blood pressure, slowing your heart. Bend your knees, bring your feet to the mat, lift your hips, remove the block, and make your way into Shavasana. Feel your whole back body surrendering to gravity. Allow yourself to let go. Follow your breath. Om Namah Shivaya. I surrender to transformation and welcome the changes that will lead me to who I am. Take a deep breath and let it go. Roll your head from side to side. Make gentle movements with your hands and feet. Send your arms overhead, back behind you, your feet in the opposite direction for a full body stretch. Then bring your knees into your chest, hug them, and roll from side to side. Then roll over on to whichever side you prefer to come into a fetal position. And when you're ready, come up to sit. Bring your hands in front of your heart in Ganesha Mudra. And feel the power of this clasp. Feel the strength in this clasp. And let's end this practice chanting to the Lord Ganesha. And I'll say it slowly. Om Gum Ganapataye. 'Ganapataye. 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 ' A little faster now. Om Gung Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gung Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gung Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gung Ganapataye Namaha. And release your arms. Thank you all for being here. Namaste. Ah. Hmm.